There is the photo booth that if you would like to, why do we have Chromebooks? You don't need them. This says, Oh, the Places You'll Go. I don't know if you know a lot about this book, Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss, so I'll share a little bit of information with you. This is the very last book that he actually wrote. He wrote it when he was sick with cancer. And there have been several books that have been published since his death in 1991, but this is actually the last one that he had a hand in. Girls, what can I do for you? Yes, they're supposed to pick books. Can you go around on that side? Some things that we need to know about Dr. Seuss. As I was saying, this was the last one he wrote when he was battling cancer. Some say it was his swan song, and he included in it a summation of his life, both visually and in the words that he used and the messages that he gave, okay? Though it presents plenty of Seussisms, like yes, you will exceed, 98.75% guaranteed, it also has some references to some very dark times, because we all know our life is not always going to be sunshine and roses. There are going to be difficult times in your life as well. So he references both the good times in your life and the bad times in your life. Oh, the Places You Go rose to be a bestseller really quickly. It is the top grossing book for Dr. Seuss. After 25 years, there are 10 million copies that have been sold of this book, and it is given a lot as a graduation gift. In fact, the one I'm holding in my hand was given to me as a graduation gift when I graduated from college. So, yep.
Wasn't it in college at 1990?
I was.
Whoa, how did I know that?
Whoops, we'll back up. All right, so this is Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. And you're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets. Look them over with care. And about some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not so good street. And you may not find any you want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. Yeah. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You will join the high flyers who will soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang, and soon you'll take the lead. Wherever you go, you'll be the best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups, they can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on, and you'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch in an unpleasant bump, and chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're dark. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you should go in, should you turn left or right? Or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite? Or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not. I'm afraid you will find for a mind maker upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in a race down long, wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, to a most useful place, the waiting place. For people who are just waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for a Friday night, or waiting perhaps for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting.
How would you do that? Why not just chase the stuff?
Sometimes we just wait around and we have to decide what we're going to do, and it takes a while to make that decision.
No, do you chase fish?
No,
Sometimes.
that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all the waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping once more, you'll ride high, ready for anything under the sky. Ready because you're that kind of guy. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done. There are points to be scored. There are games to be won, and magical things you can do with that ball that will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll be famous as can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when you don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games that you can't win, because you'll be playing against you. All alone. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something that you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There'll be some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much that you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go through the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you will hike far and face up your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure where you step. Step with care and great tact. And remember, life is a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft. And never mix up your right foot from your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. And that is Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go.